Hi, welcome along to Arsenal Fan TV. Now, a bit of news that's just literally broke as I'm doing this video, and it's that Jamie Vardy, it's been confirmed today that he is definitely staying at Leicester City. Jamie Vardy will not be joining Arsenal. He will be staying at Leicester. They've released the statement this morning, and the statement says, Leicester City have today agreed with representatives of Jamie Vardy to extend the England international's contract with the Premier League champions for a further 4 years. Both parties hope this announcement will end speculation regarding Jamie's future and confirm his long-term commitment to Leicester City Football Club. There will be no further comment from either the club or the player on this matter until the conclusion of the tournament. And of course, they're talking about the Euro 2016. So there you have it. Wenger sort of dropped the hint on it last week that when he was talking to Chinese media that Vardy will be staying. And there you have it. Vardy is staying. 4-year contract, so that's great for him. Gives him longer, I think, than what Arsenal are offering him. I think Arsenal are offering him 3 years. They haven't really disclosed details of it, but no doubt they would have upped his money. We were understanding that they were going to up his money to about 100,000 a week. And Vardy will be staying at Leicester City. What do you, Arsenal fans, what do you think about that? Do you think good thing? I have to say that the general consensus I've seen when I've been doing the transfer dailies over the past month have been quite negative towards Jamie Vardy. I'd say that most fans didn't really want Vardy, and even the fans that did want him were sort of mixed. They weren't overly excited about it. They was like, yeah, he'd do a great job for us. You know, he's a goal scorer. We need a goal scorer. But they weren't overly excited about Jamie Vardy. And now we're reading that Vardy's decided to stay. A bit embarrassing, I think, for Arsenal. Whether we as fans wanted him or not, it's a bit embarrassing in the fact that this is another one, including the Luis Suarez one, where the famous bidding for him and £1 when we knew about his release clause. Again, now, this is another one where we've known about his release clause. We've acted and met the release clause, and the player, again, has snubbed Arsenal. What does that say about Arsenal? That Jamie Vardy, you know, a guy that was a couple of seasons ago was playing at Fleetwood Town, is snubbing a club like Arsenal to stay at Leicester. What does that say about Arsenal? Or is that just, you know, modern day football now? You know, a club like Leicester, they're in the Champions League. They are the champions. Vardy's the main man. They're going to be in the Champions League, as I said, next year. They've got loads of money, as do all the Premier League clubs. So should we just look on it that way? Probably a few years ago, there's no way he would have snubbed Arsenal, but all the clubs have got money now, so it's so hard to get these deals over the line. And who now do Arsenal turn to? What striker should they get? We need a striker. We know that we're desperately looking for one. The fact that we've gone in for Vardy and it hasn't happened. But who do we get now? Who's available? We know that we speak about all these big targets like Aubameyang and that, but we know how difficult those will be to happen. And who do we go for? I mean, I'm still thinking guys that could be available: Romelu Lukaku, Alexander Lacazette at Lyon. Would these guys fit the bill? Morata, and even Morata, now that he's been banging in the goals in the Euros, that's going to be difficult to do. We're reading today even that Real Madrid might be willing to just take him back full time at the club. So it's a real sticky situation for Arsenal right now, and pretty embarrassing that, again, this deal's been snubbed. We had the whole Benzema thing as well, don't forget, last summer as well. So not looking good for strikers when it comes to Arsenal at the moment. What do you guys think? Are you pleased that Vardy's turned us down because you didn't want him in the first place? Or are you unhappy about it and think that, you know, it's a bit disappointing that we haven't been able to sign Vardy? Leave it in the comments below. But Jamie Vardy officially is announced today he's staying, definitely staying at Leicester City, and will not be joining Arsenal Football Club. The hunt for a striker goes on.